what costumes is. Always communicating and always speaking about the character.
Really finding the subtleties within the makeup and even their hair to really help those characters come to life on stage.
Hi, my name is Lucy Parker, and I'm overseeing the costumes for the Logos Theater's brand new production, The Pilgrim's Progress. So Vanity Fair has been a fun part of the play to figure out, just with the different drafts we've gone through, figuring out the different looks and the style we want to go for, this air of wanting to be beautiful, wanting to be attractive, but always feels just a little bit off. So asking ourselves what to go for with that. Went through a couple of different drafts from, do we want just kind of drudgy looks? Do we want really wild, off-the-wall circus looks? And just different ideas on how to capture the essence of what Vanity Fair is. Just with something that is so different from a lot of things we've done before. Didn't want it to stick to any one time period or one culture or one thing. So, if you have this particular dress that's from, let's say, the 1500s, well then, never to actually fully feel like you're in the 1500s, just have elements of that, and then pulling in different elements that it always feels just a little bit not right. So, making sure those details are really sharp and looking good and communicating the character.
The biggest challenge with Pilgrim's Progress is the characters are their names. So you have piety and faithful and worldly wise man. So how do you depict that without giving too much away, or how much do we want to give away?
Just with the characters being so symbolic, that can be a very interesting creative process, just with trying to decide, oh, this isn't just a woman, this is hopeful. And how do you personify and embody that idea as a person?
Whenever you're doing a beloved story, people have ideas of how these things look in their minds. So trying to stay as true to the book and their descriptions in the book.
Thinking through and talking through and throwing around different ideas for achieving that goal.
To really help those characters come to life on stage. It's a beloved story, so we're very excited to bring it to stage.
Until you mount a production with the Logos Theater, you do not fully understand the amount of work, but also the amount of reward that comes from doing a show to this level. So I know that the cast has gone through so much, and they have done it with such wonderful hearts, and they've been so flexible, and I'm so grateful for everything that they did. Them and every member of the team that has jumped on board to make this show a reality for the glory of the Lord, and not for our own sakes. I want the audiences to know that there is always hope, that there's always an answer to everything that they face in the Christian life. God has always provided a way of escape, or a key of promise, or help to come in time of need. He is always there. And we know that it's genuine because it came out of Bunyan's own difficulties and trials that he was going through when he wrote the story, what he was learning during that time as the Lord brought him through such difficult times, and it's lasted through years for us and audiences in the future to be able to see and learn from and be encouraged by.
It's crazy to see this show that I've written come to fruition. Getting to do it, getting to adapt it, and then put it on stage, it's insane. I really feel like we're going forward as a team, and that makes me really happy.